this video, I'll be going over a couple new functions that are being released with FileMaker 19.5. This first one is called Copy Live Text. What this does is it takes text contained within an image that you are storing within a container, and it can transcribe that text, and you can then use that text however you see fit. So for demonstration purposes, I'll just go ahead and transcribe it straight to a text field. So I have this lorem ipsum text here. I hit copy container text, and there you are. So it's very accurate at transcribing text. It doesn't need to be in a specific format, specific font, or anything like that. As long as there is text on the image, this function will try to read it. For example, here's text that's a little bit harder to read to the human eye. You see there's no spaces, it's more compact, things like that. It still reads it just the same. There is some issues with sort of more extravagant text. Nothing major. See, I have this old 19th century text format here, and it's still very accurate. Even getting the text that you can't see with the human eye from here, you see these small lines, it's still getting those. There's just a little couple, one or two lines you can see that this is probably supposed to be ornamented rather than ornamented. But as far as I can tell from comparing it with the file beforehand, that's the only issue that it has. That and this one here, primer. So 2 letters missing out of a lot is an astoundingly accurate percentage. You can use this function for a lot of different things. Pretty much anything that you could use text normally for, you can use this for as well. Some examples that I like to think of just off the top of my head include accessibility for visually impaired people. You can, rather than have them read the image, you can transcribe the image into a field and have that use text-to-speech. You could also use it for image tagging. For searching images, you can search the text in the image. Just a lot of different functions. Really, the limits are the limits with which that you would need to use it for. So this next function is called read QR code. It has a lot of similarities to copy live text in that it's still using an image in a container and it's evaluating the contents of that image. This time, though, it's reading a QR code, and whatever's inside the QR code, be it a URL, text, an image, audio even, this function can read it and then allow you to do something with it rather than being stuck with just the QR code. So, for instance, I mentioned a URL. This QR code has a URL inside it. We'll read it, and it's going to take us to dbservices.com. I'll have this next one here. It does not have a URL inside it, and it has instead some just text inside it, test data here. This cuts down a lot of the legwork that your users might need to use rather than having them scan the QR code manually, importing it, exporting it from the system. You can just do all of that for them within the system. So it's very efficient, saves time, and it's just overall a great improvement, a great new feature added to FileMaker. Taking a quick look at the code here, starting with QR code this time, it really is just as simple as telling it which container to read from and then evaluating it. It's incredibly simple to add to your system, and likewise with Get Live Text, you just tell it the container and the language that you want, and it'll evaluate it. So it's not difficult to re-add to your pre-existing systems, nor is it difficult to add to new ones from the ground up. So if you're interested in these new functions at all, please, by all means, contact us at DB Services, and we'd be more than happy to help you do that.